Facebook is a website that I love to hate, but I also have a very deep appreciation for it down in the pit of my stomach somewhere. I keep that slight bit of appreciation for it just because I know it's a great place to be able to keep in contact with a lot of people that I can't normally keep in contact with. That, and I have over 1,300 pictures worth of memories on Facebook, and if it weren't for Facebook, I would only just have those memories in my head and not in photo form. And I am ever so grateful to Michael Midnight for taking most of those 1,300 pictures. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be able to go back and appreciate all the wonderful memories that I have had with so many wonderful people. Way back when I started hearing about this website called Facebook on a forum that I used to visit all the time. At the time I thought it'd just be a passing fad and that MySpace would be the biggest thing in the world and nothing would ever compare to it. And then I was wrong. Even at that point, I was still pretty hesitant to get the website because I just didn't like how it worked. And here we are now 5 years later, and I still don't like how it works, but mainly for many other reasons now, not just the ones that I had before, and I can't remember what those were. If Facebook were to go down tomorrow, I wouldn't really care. I'd be sad about all the pictures that I'd lose, but I know that Michael Midnight has them somewhere, so that I could always get them back. But to the casual internet user, it would be the end of the world because they rely on Facebook for so many things. One of the things that is infinitely frustrating is the amount of game requests that you get from every single person in your Facebook friends list. Now, it's not everybody who decides to send you these game requests, but the people that do are really, really annoying about it and they never stop. And what's really nice about it is that you can ignore all of those requests to join your friend's Facebook farm. TBHs are another thing that I'll never be able to understand, and TBH stands for to be honest. What happens is somebody will say like for a TBH, and then everyone will like it, and then the person who wrote the status will write what they honestly think about you. Now think about that just for 1 second. Are these people really gonna be honest with you about how they feel about you? No, they're not. You're more likely to say, oh BFF, I missed you so much, I wish we hung out more XXOO, kisses, kisses, to somebody you hate, then say something like, oh, I hate your guts, you're the worst person I ever met, I wish you would go in a hole and I'd never see your face again. Yeah, chances are pretty good that most of them will be honest, but you know, there's just gonna be that one or two that aren't really so honest. You're also likely to see change status updates that say something like, if you don't like this status, Facebook is gonna not be free anymore, and you better copy and paste this as your status, or else you're gonna have to pay $5 a month for Facebook. I could continue to go on and on about the many things that are troubling about Facebook, but I think a lot of people actually understand what I'm feeling right now. There are many things about Facebook that you can enjoy, but there are also so many more things about Facebook that you really dislike. It really is a nice place to be able to keep in contact with a lot of people that you know, and also it's very nice to be able to have a place where all of your pictures can be in one consolidated area. I almost forgot to mention how crappy Facebook's privacy settings are, but I don't actually have to go into that because we're all very aware of how crappy Facebook's privacy settings are. Facebook's just a website that I love to hate, and also just happen to hate to love as well.